Howdy, howdy, folks. It is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to our NASCAR Diecast review. And today, well, we have the Corey Lajoie 2021. This is interesting. NFL Alumni Fields of Honor Chevrolet Camaro. Now, this car was originally supposed to be a promo, I believe, but apparently it wasn't. I don't know. But without further ado, let's go ahead and kick off this Diecast review. Alrighty, folks, we're at the good old box, and I got this diecast from our friends over there at Circle B Diecast. You can too. I'm pretty sure this one's still in stock. They probably even have the metal chassis variant if you're into that with the rubber tires. But yeah, you can pick that up. You could save on shipping too with the promo code down below. Feel free to check that out. Use code Diecastbuffet for any orders $30 or more. So let's go ahead and jump into this review, fellas. And the whole texture of this car is pretty interesting. It's got kind of a matte feel to it, which is really, really nice. I like matte diecast because, you know, so many of the cars are just gloss. So when you get a diecast or two that has a different clear coat to it, it's really, really nice. Again, NFL Alumni, which is, it's kind of perplexing seeing that logo because it's the NFL shield, but they changed it up a little bit. I don't know. I don't even know what that is, to tell you the truth. Man, the front ends of these 2020 to 2021 Chevrolet Camaros, man, they looked so good. I mean, look how low profile the front end of that car is compared to the next gen. I mean, like, the splitter is so tucked back. The whole, Chevrolet nose is so much lower. I mean, just to add a little bit of context to this, check this out. I mean, look how different. The next gen is, so much, staggered up and much taller. But, the 2021 Camaro, it's almost, it reminds me a lot more of a late model a little bit, or kind of the mid 2000s Twisted Sister cars, where they, on the 1.5 miles it have the front end kicked out and flatted. Definitely interesting. Probably my favorite portion of this car is where the contingencies are. I love to see that the traditional contingency panel is alive and well with this car, which is always good to see. And speaking of which, you have Cup Series. I don't know what that is. Can't read that one. Got Mechanics Order. Oh, got Circle B. Got Cometic, Schluter Systems, and Sherwin-Williams. And another good thing is all these logos allowed their colors to be kind of removed, so to speak, so it didn't stick out. I love to see that. Got Goodyear, Cup Series, Race Car, Corey Lajoie, Chevrolet, Schluter Systems, Wix Air Filter, Spire Motorsports, NFL Alumni Academy, number 7. Folds of Honor. Go to the back end of the car. You get NFLalumni.org/FOH. I got the number 7 once again. Camaro Z01. I love the shade of red. It's like a strawberry red, but it looks really good with that satin sheen. You do have a little bit of a oopsie-doo right here. The whole car is painted blue, so that's a little bit of a decal chip. You can see a little bit of a chip right here at the corner of the side panel, which is interesting because it's it goes all the way down the side skirts, which looks pretty cool. I'm so used to the side skirts being painted on the next gen cars. So when I say painted, I mean they're all the black side skirts mostly. So actually seeing the decal wrap go all the way down there is kind of a nice touch. You go to the roof of the car. This is a pretty cool design. So you have this normal vertical stripe, right? It's wide here at the front, then it kind of slowly gathers into the middle, and the number 7 has a nice cutout there. I like that. There's no wording on top of the roof flaps. And then you go to the deck lid. NFL Alumni once again with the Folds of Honor logo as well. We got the Lajoie. The front windshield is a little bit pushed in. You can kind of feel how it's a little bit loose, which unfortunately it happens. You make thousands of these things. Naturally, one rivet or two holding a plastic portion is not going to be the most secure. But regardless, though, what a really cool diecast. And this car is a little bit confusing because they initially announced this one, I want to say it was January this year, 2022. They announced this was going to be a promo or something, and everyone's like, oh, that's so cool, because we've seen it on the shipment reports. Well, sure enough, the car came in, or the shipment report came in, and there was no car on it. So we're like, okay, probably got delayed. And then another shipment, and another one, and another one. It never came in. And eventually it just kind of showed up out of nowhere as a metal chassis 164. And we're like, okay, we'll take it. And then eventually it showed up as a normal 164. So considering it doesn't even have a promo style box, I have no idea what was the whole story of it. Did they initially say they're going to make a promo run, and then maybe they said, you know what, screw that, let's upgrade it to a traditional production run? Perhaps there was just misinformation. Perhaps whoever did the product shipment reports, from the factories might have accidentally listed it as a promo, and that's what everyone ran with, and then naturally, through the grapevine, eventually it came out it was just going to be a normal paint scheme. But my point is, this is like the type of paint scheme I would not expect to get made. Usually these very cool alternates, they end up having to be made custom wise because, they can make 1,000 paint schemes for one driver, but sometimes it's impossible to get alternates for smaller teams. But this is a really good looking car. I like it. Definitely would add some color to anyone's collection. If you have a diecast collection for 2021, absolutely include this one in there if you like. Lajoie always has good looking race cars. You think about the Built Bar car he had for 21. They also have the Schluter Systems car. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then you think about the Darlington Throwback #7 car. I mean, he had some amazing looking cars, man. And to throw this one in there as well. For 2022, as of right now, only one of his diecast has been, I think, released, which is the Schluter Systems car. I'm not sure if the Built Bar car is going to be made in 164. Hopefully. I love his the Raise Energy diecast as well. Those are amazing. But yeah, that's all for now, guys. Thank you all so much for watching the video. If you can, please give it a huge thumbs up. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hope to see you in the next NASCAR Diecast review. That's all for now, fellas. Have a good one. Diecastbuffet. Signing off.